Abby's Chaotic Kitchen. Today we are going to make coleslaw. We are going to make a Copycat KFC coleslaw. It is spot on. It's amazing. This recipe is I got from Amy at bellyful.net, so this is a shout out to her for an amazing recipe. Thank you for sharing it. We've made it and it is so good. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to need a head of cabbage. You're going to need that finely chopped or shredded. You can either do it by hand or you can use a food processor, which I'm going to do. You are going to need 2.5 tablespoons of finely minced onion. You're going to need 1/4 cup of very finely chopped carrots. For the dressing, you're going to need 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 1/3 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of whole milk, and 1/4 cup of buttermilk. And if you don't have buttermilk, just go ahead and do the 1/4 cup of milk and add just about a splash of vinegar. Give it a few minutes, and there you go. You have some homemade buttermilk. You're going to need 2.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. Mix all that together, and then we're going to mix it with our cabbage, our onion, and our carrot, and get it all together and let it chill in the fridge. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to do our cabbage. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and place mine in my food processor. And get this quite chopped down small enough. This food processor really comes in handy. We also make homemade zucchini relish. I'll have to show you guys that one. And of course, you got to make a big mess because that's part of it. Keep stuffing that in there. All of it in there that can. Oh, it's stuck. I shouldn't stuff as much in there at one time. We're getting there. It takes it a minute. And that worked out, and this just happens to be one good size one, so if you have 2 smaller ones instead of 1 big one, that should work, just as long as it comes out to about 8 cups of cabbage. Something got stuck. These down to fit in there. mess everywhere. It's okay, mess is going to be cleaned up. I don't know anybody that doesn't make messes. Almost there. Probably gonna be, it would probably be quicker, I guess, if you did it by hand, but maybe this just stays them all very uniform. Okay, so that's the cabbage going in. Okay, so there we go. 8 cups of shredded cabbage. Put that in our bowl here. It does make a very good amount. All right. Get rid of this so we can do our carrots and onion. It's all going to the same bowl, so about a half of an onion there. We only need 2.5 tablespoons of very finely minced onion. So again, you can do it by hand. I'm going to put it in my chopper. It doesn't take very much. Okay, so let's give this a quick blanch here. Okay, so 2.5 tablespoons of very finely chopped minced onion. Okay, 1, 2, and a half. Okay, next let's do our carrot. And on our carrot we want 1/4 cup of very finely chopped, shredded, diced, carrot. You just want it very small. these on something else later. Not a lot, but enough to use. Okay, let's get that blade back in there. Get our carrots in there. That should be enough. Okay. Put our lid back on. And give it a pulse. Here's some bigger pieces. You don't want to have the bigger pieces in there. So if you use a chopper, just be careful. Maybe I need to give it one more little buzz. Try giving it one more little buzz. I believe you have a 1/4 cup. You want it finely chopped, diced. Okay. So this is a 1/2 cup, so I'm just going to do half of it to make a 1/4 cup. If you go a little bit over a 1/4 cup, I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. Love carrots. Alright, plop that in there. Alright, we've got the harder part done. Let me grab a napkin. Okay. Let me move this out of our way really quickly so we can have just a little bit more room. Okay, now we're going to make the dressing. Oh my, I did make quite a mess, didn't I? That's part of the fun of cleaning up the mess while after everything you made is either chilling or cooling off. Okay, so for the dressing, what are we doing? 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And I just get a spoon. Measure with your heart if you like. I know there's a lot of people like that. I try to be like that, but oh, I don't know, it just causes me panic. So I like to measure things out a lot. So 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Plop that right in there. Okay. Next we're going to do a 1/3 cup of sugar. My 1/3 cup measuring cup here. Yep. We're going to do 2½ tablespoons of lemon juice. I just had it. There it is. We give it a wipe down. It is always chaotic around here. I think I have something somewhere. It's usually somewhere else, and I don't know where we're doing it. But okay, let's see. 2½ tablespoons of lemon juice. 1. 2 1/2. Okay, and then we're going to do 1½ tablespoons apple cider vinegar. I don't know about you all, but I kind of like apple cider vinegar. I like the tartness of it. We used to, for our stomachs, we used to just drink straight apple cider vinegar. It helped there for a while. Okay, so there's 1 1/2. Okay. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. An 1/8 teaspoon of brown black pepper. I apologize if you hear a dog in the background. My grand dog is barking at something, probably the deer out back. Okay, so there we have the pepper. Now we need our milk. So we need a 1/4 cup of whole milk. Let me grab the... There we go. Sorry, I thought I had it. Okay, 1/4 cup of whole milk, 1/4 cup of buttermilk. This makes a big difference. Okay. There we go. I believe that's everything in there that is supposed to be in there, so we're going to give that a good mix. Mix that very well, and then we're going to add it to our veggies. This would probably work better with a whisk or a fork. Let me grab a whisk real quick. There we go. It's better. Now, if you can, it's best to let this chill overnight. There's no way that's happening around here. So, at least if you can do an hour to 2, and in the meantime, however long you do let it set to chill, you want to make sure you go back every once in a while and give it a good little stir. That step makes a crucial difference. Okay, so let's go ahead and pour it all over our cabbage and carrots and onion. Just get all that goodness in there. Every little bit. Oh my. Sit there and eat the bowl before I get it in there to chill. Okay, you want to give it a good old mix. And at first it's going to seem like it's really dry. This isn't going to work. Just keep mixing it. It's going to work. So y'all remember the original KFC from like the 80s? This is it. This is so good. Believe me, you are going to love it. Okay. Just make sure you go from the bottom, sides, everywhere. You just want that mixed in so well so the flavors can marry each other. Y'all say marry each other or meld. Either way, it's the same difference. Alright. You do got to give it a little taste test to make sure. That's good. Okay. You want to cover this up? Put it in the refrigerator, chill for at least an hour to 2. Stir, I don't know, every 30 to 40 minutes, just, you know, when you can. If you can let it set overnight, that's best. That's what, you know, how it originally called for, but we ate it after a couple hours last time, and it was amazing. It didn't even make it overnight. So, if you guys are liking my recipes, you're liking my channel any at all, please give me a like, a subscribe, a share. Please leave comments. And I'm, you know, just trying to grow my channel here, and hopefully, you know, if I can teach anybody anything or bring you a little laughter, you know, because I'm a mess over here. But anyway, you all have a great evening. Thank you.